Hello and welcome to Peter News. Peter News and updates and things to come. Why not? So, the first thing I'm going to do is keep talking about my favourite films and there, but we're now going to the 90s and the 80s and then eventually talk about ones I ate. Ones I think suck arseholes. Why not? And today's it's Peter News and updates, talk a bit about politics, things to come, and other things. Why not? So at the moment, we already know who's getting the boos and the whoos. And it's funny because we all know, and I said this, that on the 7th of May, who are you going to vote for? I remember doing that one. And in all fairness, whether you like him and hate him, I don't know a lot of people hate him, it's safe to say that Keir Starmer is definitely not going to get no votes. And I remember saying this. I remember saying it. It didn't get my fucking vote. I never voted Labour. I never voted him. And at the end of the day, he got abused. He's been in London. People were calling him all sorts of names. I can't say on here because it's on YouTube. But I don't want to get blocked and all this. But they were saying a lot of nice words about Starmer, weren't they? You can see it on Facebook. You could get to see the whole lot of what they were calling him. Because I don't want to get in trouble. You can look up and see for yourself what they were calling him. But he was so shit stared. It was so shit stared that he had to have all the bobbies, all the priests, you name it. There was that many bobbies protecting his sad little ass. It was unbelievable. You had Limey looking like what he is, upon life, looking like a stared little public boy, what he is. Jumped in the car, and he just looked like what he was to Starmer. A little boy playing a man's game, and he definitely does look like a little boy. She's not a leader, in it, Starmer. Not a leader. And a lot of people thought, speaking of real leaders, that Donald Trump died. Donald Trump, by the way, is not dead. He was badly ill, but he's not dead. But it just disgusts me that all these people were cheering and going having a party thinking he was dead. And I'm thinking, same on news, same on news. There's people out there who I don't like. You already know I don't like Keir Starmer, but I don't go around dancing if he was to die tomorrow. I don't go, yay! What do I like? I can't stand the fucking man. But never the fucking death. People cheering. And this is what I think of what the world is coming to. It really is coming to the shits. You've got the far lefts, you've got the far rights. And what pisses me off the most is a lot of people go far rights, far right thugs, middle age racists, and all this shit. But you find, right, these amount of people what the trouble tossers, these amount of people what the trouble tossers are your far lefts. It's not your far rights, it's your far lefts. What are the trouble tossers? And yeah, they want starting the trouble at the moment, but election day, I think it's safe to say that the Cheer Starmer is not getting any votes. But enough of that at the moment. I'll probably insult the far left at another point because to me, the far left are the ones with the trouble tosses, the far rights, and so on. And it's coming to something when you can't even have your British flag up. Your British flag is to represent your country. If I was to go to America, you'd have the American flag. If I was to go to Australia, you'd have the Australian flag. Whatever country I go to, right? Whatever country I go to, it would have their united flag. But here, the British flag is disgusting. It resembles hate. No, it doesn't. It's your fucking flag, and that you've got your fucking far lefts whinging and whining and wanting to burn the flag. I've seen a derb who was long and stupid and durable burning and jumping on a British flag. British flag. Fuck the far left. The far left to me are people who have been brainwashed, have been deluded. They watch too much of the fucking BBC fucking news. It's doing the brain into fucking delusion, and they're stamping on something what is our fag. It's our fag. If people don't like it, get over it. It's our fag. We have that fag when we're having an English game. That being football. So why is it a problem to have the British flag up? I'm happy in many ways. There's, near my area, near my house, near other parts of the area, a lot of people have had the British flag up. Good for them. Good for them. If the fucking far lefts don't like it, fuck off. I really do mean that with the bottom of my heart. If the far lefts don't like it, fuck off. I'd say my favourite film, The Door Swings Both Ways. You don't like it, there's the door on your bike. The far right, I've not once seen any of them hitting people, tossing double, being hateful. It's your far left's what the trouble tosses. I can make wars here, but I'm not here to make war. I'm a one man in the comfort of my own bedroom. I do this for a hobby. I talk about films and I talk about politics. It's my opinion. We've all got one. Some people can have a D, some people can have a D, but you know what? You know what? That's what makes the world an interesting place. Having an appearance. And that's why I don't like Labour. Labour wanted to press that. They wanted to press having a fucking appearance. Now there's something else I've been wanting to discuss. That's if I need a new mobile, remember I had problems, or of another phone, the one phone I will not get, and I'll advise people is an Apple. Do not, by any circumstances, get an Apple Mac, because Apple is trying to turn the internet into Andy Panda. It's to protect the kids. But I said this from day one that kids, if I had my way, kids wouldn't be on the internet. When I did my channel, I know I'm going to repeat the same boring saying, but when I did my channel, I always put on it, before I upload any of my videos, for adults only. Say it again, for adults only. Kids shouldn't be fucking looking at my videos. But, you know, kids are kids. It's like the forbidden fruit. It's like the days when I was underage, yeah, I'd watch a film what was higher up than my age. I don't mean a porn, I mean an everyday film. You know, kids do that. But with my channel, nevertheless, it's for adults only. The parents' job is to protect the kids, not the government. See, the government, they've always been for this, to protect kids. The truth of the matter is, it's all about control. It's all about control. Teachers now, move on to teachers. You already know what I think about teachers. I fucking hate teachers. Didn't like them when I was a schooler. Now I'm a grown man. Still don't like teachers. Teachers' job is to teach kids. No, it's not nowadays. It's to brainwash kids. It is fucking brainwashing your kid. Ugh, fucking hate teachers. Teachers to me always made me out that I'm never going to amount to anything, not going to be anything, not going to get anywhere in life. You know what? I've got the last laugh. I've managed to do things all by myself, and I've learned and improved and bettered myself. And I did better and learned more not being in school than what I did when I was a schooler and when I went to college. But it is what it is. It's just me making again, and appealing. You know, some people like the Royal Family. I don't. I've been the fucking vermin. Some people like Labour. You already know what I think of Labour. But yeah, it's my opinion. So I'm going to keep doing what I'm doing. I'm going to keep discussing my favourite films. Then eventually go back onto TV programs. And if you like what you see, press that metric button. Be nice to have an extra sub or a thumbs up. But the leftists, go fuck yourselves. I'm not putting the left, I'm not putting the right, but at the end of the day, we live in the UK, and if people want to have the British flag up, good for them. I'll say that again, good for them. But in the end, be smart, be safe. See you later.